ideas. We got nowhere else to go, it's only up from there. I've been on my own, just running through the field. Say vivid for the ears, I know that's how they like. Yeah, I fantasize. Tell me that it's real when it's all said and done. I said it.
Oh my God, you get horny by looking at yourself.
Do you not? Hey.
I'm African technically, so like, you know, sometimes it's just like that. Sometimes there's a little culture difference. Well, I mean, I'm pretty nigga. Like, come on.
And then you just lost it. Like,
yeah.
You had me a nigga.
Yeah. Come on. Yeah.
Come on, guys, bro.
Oh, I have a. Oh my God. Can I tell you this really fucking stupid story? I recently told a friend this. This one time I went down to Atlanta. This was my first time in Atlanta. And long story short, I went to some random bar with a couple of my friends. My friends were really drunk and potentially doing like cocaine in the bathroom or some type of drug, whatever. They were vibing. They're having their best time. So this random woman comes up to me and she's like in like skimpy clothes, blah blah. And she comes up to me and she starts chatting a little bit. I couldn't tell at the time because this is like 5-6 years ago, but she was definitely off something. Like she was on something or whatever. But I didn't fucking know. Just thought, I'm young and bright-eyed and fucking social, so I'm like, oh yeah, I'll talk to you. So yeah, actually, I need your help. There's these 4 dudes outside, and they didn't pay me my money. Like they didn't give me my money like they were supposed to pay me. And they were like, I was like, okay. She's like, yeah, you're like big and strong. Like just come help. So me being fucking stupid, I was like, okay, I'll walk you out there. Now anyone that knows me knows that I'm like non-confrontational at all. Like I'm pretty chill for the most part. I mean, I can fight if I need to, but that's not my first option. So she leads me outside, and it's just like these 4 random niggas. They're just chilling. They're just talking. They're having some type of conversation. They're just chilling. They're living the best life. They're my little. That happens. This nigga just got into IT. It's all good. We're going through it. But essentially, what happened was. So yeah, we go outside. She leads me outside, and it's just like just four random black dudes, just chilling, just vibing, just having fun. And she walks up to them, and they pay her no mind at all. Like they don't know that she exists, and they're having some conversation, and they're just talking amongst friends. So then God, this is so cringe for me to fucking say out loud, but she. Oh shit. She's like, yeah, you guys better give me my money or else he's gonna have to handle it, and points to me. And as I said, I'm non-confrontational, and I definitely don't know what to do with the situation. So I'm literally there just like, yeah, guys, give her money. Like the least threatening way to fucking try to be her bodyguard or whatever, like her pimp to get her money or some shit. I'm just like, yeah, guys, she really wants her money, so you should give it to her. And they all 4 of them look at me, and they're just like, they just turn and they just keep having the conversation. So I look her dead in the eyes, and I'm just like, well, I've tried. And I just go inside. But it was like, yeah. Just imagine some like very not threatening dude coming up and be like, come on, please, just if you don't mind.
Fucking, I'm gonna step in the fucking what do you call this fucking the transmission?
Oh, the transmission machine. It was probably the least threatening thing that they had happen to them that night in Atlanta. Atlanta's wild, but it's a lot of fun. If you've never been, it's a lot of fun. Definitely, like, strongly suggest. That's fair.
Fucking, that's insane.
Yeah.
Like, what club you got to? Was it like a club or is it like
no, it's just like a bar, just like some like really active bar.
You gotta find one that doesn't say majority rule.
It would have been like our Smoky Moons, but dark, pretty much. Not people wise. I didn't mean people wise, but also people wise too. But also people wise too. Yeah.
Oh shit. A little bit shade.
Yeah.
It's fine. It's find one that doesn't say majority rules because it's two of us.
Yeah. There's not really much of a majority. That's good. Yeah, it's gonna be kind of rough.
I don't know if you guys saw, but I kind of dropped all the cards. We're going straight to chicken. Like, no, we're doing this. Yeah. No,
I mean, you can't do majority rules because we're both minorities. I didn't know where the camera is. I'm just, like, yeah.
I lost the whole phone in this process. Like, how did it happen? Like,
how many fucking phones have you lost in the last week?
And look where this bitch, right in front of the fucking. Oh god, I gotta get the.
Oh, wow.
Hot Mess Express. Lord have mercy.
We getting drunk. We getting turned in this bitch.
Oh my gosh. Oh, I got shot with that too.
There's only two of us. What type of shot roulette is that?
You only put fill like two of them up with liquor, and then like the rest are like water or nothing.
Oh yeah, okay. I've actually wanted to do this with my friends, but there's been two versions I've wanted to do. There's one which is Viagra roulette. Ooh. So you crush up a Viagra and you put it in one of them, obviously, or two of them, then do the little lazy Susan. So either that or the other one, which is probably more extreme and probably never going to happen. I've kind of always wanted to do roofie roulette, but it is.
I can make them both happen.
But the roofie roulette one is like the opposite side. So if there's like 5 places, it's 4 of them have roofies in them, and then 1 is just safe to drink. So that one person has to take care of the other 4. It's probably not the best night or the best idea, but I think it'd be fun if you have like a good group of people, like good like 5 good friends who are like all chill and no one's gonna do anything stupid.
I mean, just zoom in on your dick, but that was like perfect.
Damn. Hey, subscribe to my OnlyFans if you don't mind. Yeah.
I don't even want to lift the camera. God damn. I told him, I said this whole episode is gonna be like an hour of me just like giving the best blowjob ever. Like, so if the camera's cut off, like y'all know why.
You have to at least put that on like Patreon or OnlyFans. You can't just put that like on the basic channel.
Oh no, I charge $12.99 a month for my OnlyFans.
Ooh, okay, bet. Yeah. Subscribe, everyone.
Big facts. My name is Dread. Look, I ain't gonna tell y'all my whole name. Well, actually, $12.99. Dreadhead XX.
X's.
It's like
And then XXXXXX.
You know?
Damn, it took all the usernames, all the usernames.
When I did, I did a professional porn.
You did?
They flew me out to Atlanta, of course.
What, you did?
Yeah, I'm on Reality Dudes. Well, it's Reality Thugs. Like, but Reality Dudes is the father from the Kneegrows, all that shit. Yeah, so I was on Reality Thugs.
What?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't fucking know that. What? When did you do this?
I got off 24, so 6 years ago. It was a while ago. Had 2 good legs, had a nice ass body, and a nice little juicy ass. I don't got that ass no more though. It's gone. That shit is gone. Oh my goodness! I was just hanging out with somebody and they was like, "Damn, it is," and I was like, "You're not supposed to say that." I'm like, "Damn."
That's a good friend. That's a good friend.
Nah, but we were fucking we weren't fucking at the moment.
Oh yeah.
Fuck, you can't tell me that. Fucking.
They hit you when I miss an old Kanye.
Big facts. They're like, you're not like small. Like, you're still a good size. Like, suck my dick. I want an ass. Like, that's the first thing that goes when I lose weight. Legit, when I was, heavier set.
Yeah.
And I started, like, losing weight. And I was working at Silver Diner. And there was this sweet little lady, fucking, I love her to pieces. Her name was fucking Rosa. And so I would come in to work. And, like, one day she's like, "Papa, you gotta stop losing weight. You're losing your culo."
Your culo.
It's the first
Shout out to Rosa. Rosa.
Kept it fucking real. I can't get them open.
Yeah, you're struggling.
I know I'm really good at getting it open, Bust that pussy open and I tell her bring it back. Hey, bust that pussy open.
Bring it back. Hey. All right. So going a little too much, a little too N-word on there. You're gonna lose your white audience.
What? Wait, nah, like,
They were like, "How do they dance so good?"
Oh my gosh! Look, you gonna get me canceled?
Oh.
Fucking.
We're not running for public office.
Right,
I think
exactly.
we're fine.
I was like, I say nigga so much. Oh my gosh, I just remembered. I have to like slow down and enunciate my words because I do the closed captions for my second mama. Trevor's mom.
Oh, okay, yep.
So I do closed captions, and so
She be watching your shenanigans.
Yeah, she came to my first open mic, and Trevor was there signing to her the whole time, and I'm like, damn,
that's actually adorable, dude.
Like it's fucking. I love, Trevor's been my best for like 9, almost 10 years.
Yeah.
And so obviously, like, I fucking love his mom. I love you so much. I should be way better at my sign than I am, but so
you're learning.
Yeah, even when I was in the hospital, like fucking like she would come see me without Trevor, like she's like, that's
good people. Yeah.
Like I accidentally, you know me, I'm always saying hello to everybody, and so that that's just my, that's just me. So I was filling in at the Cheesecake Factory in Fairfax, and I didn't realize one of the people in the dish room were deaf, and so I'm saying hello to everybody saying hi, and I say hello to her, and she kind of like looks, but kind of gives me like this like kind of semi-head nod, and I'm like, hello, and then she kind of does like the same thing, and I'm like, okay, guess like everyone here isn't friendly, and so like, but I said like right there, because you know me, like I'm nice, but I'm also shady as fuck.
Yeah.
And
we
so,
know.
Like, you could tell she read my lips, and like her face like just like.
Aww.
And I like when someone was like, she's deaf. I was about to start crying on the fucking line. I could not stop thinking about it. So I'm blowing up Trevor's phone. He's at work, and I was like, teach me how to say. I'm sorry, he's deaf. And I'm like blowing up his phone. I know he's at work, but I don't care. And he's like translator at this time, so he's not even a cheesecake anymore. He's like literally a translator, and he's like, I'm like, that's me. And so he doesn't respond. So I text his mom, of course, and of course she texts me back first. And I go back there and I do it for her, and I like felt so. I literally was about to cry. I couldn't focus on anything until like I was like blowing up his phone. I'm like, I can't feel one, just sing it. It can't be that long.
That's real empath of you. That's good though. No, that's good. That shows real empathy. That's good. I'd feel really bad too. Yeah, that's pretty rough.
My heart, like when like you hurt so bad your stomach hurts.
Yeah.
Like I couldn't people were like, it's not this. He's like, calm down. I was like, I can't. And I didn't want to be around her because like, I didn't want to walk in the dish room. I didn't want to address it before I know how to say it because I didn't want it to be like, hey, you just found out I'm deaf. You just said some rude ass shit, and then now you're here just trying to have a conversation with me, like, So it's just like I didn't want to. I was like, I want to make it worse. I didn't know what to do. But she was really nice about it. Or whatever. Like she. told me thank you, whatever. And
Yeah.
I was like, I just felt so bad.
Have you slowed down on being petty in front of people, or is it just the same speed? It's just easier to do it than apologize, and then all right, to each their own. That makes sense.
I'm a Taurus and I'm petty as they come. I ain't put.
Hey, Taurus gang.
I hate gang. Whole lot of. But legit, fucking God, I'm literally got fucking So they have to respond. I told you everything that's going on with my apartment building. Anybody who follows me, oh my gosh, do you want to build a snowman? The batteries died. I brought out all the chargers and didn't plug it in. But so they're required to respond to all of the reviews on that people leave. And so because I'm in the process of fair housing and things like that, and so even if you don't win, you can still take the court. Ciao. Throw yourself a kiss.
I don't know which way. This way? That way?
Yeah, I don't even look. Every time you turn with you, so like no one. You look.
Just kissing everywhere.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
There you go.
There's
So,
so much
there
there.
we go. All right, so fucking So I went on to every fucking site out there that you can leave a review on.
Yeah.
And I told them what's going on. I said because there's other people complaining about her. So if you ever had a problem with her, like I will be taking her to court. I said I will win.
Yeah.
I was like, your statement will not go in vain. I was like, you need enough people. Like
That's a great idea, actually.
legit. I have my email and everything. And I've been hitting all of them. I want to hit them more, but I'm waiting for them to take me to court.
Yeah.
They're supposed to have taken me to court already. They said 7 days after I refused to leave. That was May 26th. I'm not supposed to leave. 7 days after that would have been June
3rd. Yeah. June 2nd.
June 2nd.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Today is what?
Yeah, it's July.
Today
It was
is what?
July.
Kensington Place Apartments. Hashtag. Today's what?
And
right?
they haven't. But
Not a nothing.
Nothing at all.
Nothing. They said you have to leave. This is unreconcilable. You have 15 days to vacate your apartment.
I mean, I might try to contact them to see if they even drop.
I've contacted the lawyer.
Yeah.
I've contacted
Oh,
the
contact the lawyer? Okay.
Yeah, because I'm not allowed to talk to them about it.
Yeah, you have
I'm
to
not
get
allowed
her
to
to the
talk
lawyer.
talking about anything, and I've gone there about other things.
Yeah.
I lost my key fob. They refused to give me another one. So, like, they charged me for what they were trying to give me out for was for like that little thing up there.
Yeah.
Had a crack in it. Said I cost almost $1,700 worth of damage. Right?
That's wild.
Wild.
Doesn't make
The
any
thing was
sense.
like $30.
Yeah.
Like legit. So my invoice, and I was like, like the day, like my alarm is always going off. I've had
Yeah.
several problems.
Yeah.
All on record about my alarm system that's been fucking up. And so excuse me. And so I one of my homies, he's like, maybe it's not the alarm because they change batteries, they've changed the type of, they've changed it to ones that don't have a battery, they did all this jazz, and it just kept beep, beep, it's just all the time. So my homie my homie may or may not have, cracked the outside of it.
Allegedly, yes.
Allegedly,
yeah.
exactly.
We don't know.
There
We don't know
was
if
a
you did it.
There was a crack on it. I don't know, where it stemmed from, but all I know is there was a crack, or whatever. And so, they come, and mind you, they don't tell the community about it or anything. They just kind of like start doing these like apartment review like things, whatever. And they come here, and then they're like, oh, like what happened? So like, hey, I don't know. I think my friend tried to do something. I'm not really sure, or whatever. Mind you, I have cameras everywhere.
Yeah.
But pre-podcast, I have cameras everywhere, and so we're here having a conversation, whatever. I'm like, cool. They changed it. They changed that, and then they tried to change the fire alarm that was beeping per usual. And he's like, the one he replaced with, it would not work. They could not get it to do anything.
Yeah.
So he tells me, he's like, you know what? I'm just gonna leave you the show alarm. The show alarm, right? Like it was here for show because it did not work. Legit. So happy I had a camera for that one.
Yeah.
Like so happy I got a camera for that one. And so fucking he's like, I'll come back on like Monday, which was maybe like 3-4 days away from the day that it was.
Yeah.
But okay, yeah, because it was Thursday, so it was like 4 days. Come Friday, the very next day, before I even get a new fucking fire detector, a working fire detector, I get a fucking big fucking
Invoice?
eviction notice. Eviction notice saying you have 15 days to leave because I did not let them know about it because it had to do with the fire. It could have it caused danger to the entire community, the lives of the entire community. Right, mind you, they've tried to put me out like 3 times already at this point. All of them got dropped before they even made it to court, of course, because they literally I know some people that got kicked out of here because they try to bully them out because they like let all these people in here and then they realize, oh shit, like people like want to live here. There's a nice little, so they're trying to kick out. Sorry, not sorry, bitch. You're trying to kick out the fucking black,
the minorities,
Spanish, the minorities, anybody of color, anybody that's not fucking like cut and paint, like just fucking like they just try to get rid of it. And people were just like, oh damn, they're kicking me out, I'm gonna go. Not me, not this guy. No,
keep
not
fighting
the one, not the two, not the
it.
third, bitch. Like legit. So I'm like, it's not gonna happen. And so they're like, you gotta leave, you endanger the lives of the community or whatever. So I reach out to her and I'm like, no, first I'll go right over there. Right over there. Okay, bitch, this is gonna be a face-to-face conversation because like, oh, she's busy, she can't talk, whatever. She'll call you, don't call me. Bam. Like, I call, of course she picks up the phone. Hi, thank you for calling. Hi, Betty. Hey, it's Betty. Look, and woo! Listen, I've done my research. Like the fact that you have had 7 property manager jobs in the fucking not could you move? They're all in the fucking Northern Virginia area in your entire career. Like girl, like I'm like 30 and I was at the same job for 10 years. You're 56. Why are you hopping property management jobs? Yes, I know. I know your motherfucking middle name, bitch. Like it's public record, so you can't do shit about it. Like oh yeah, I look this bitch up.
He's
I
ready.
got receipts, baby. I'm coming through with the come through.
He's definitely ready.
I'm coming through with the fire. I have every document since the moment I moved in. I have every phone call we've ever, like every correspondence, and I have the notes next to it about what the conversation is about. I have everything. I'm ready to go to that fucking court with color coordinated shit. I'm gonna hire a lawyer just cause I don't even want a lawyer just cause I'm gonna shit on this bitch. But she gave me so tight. So I'm like, like this is crazy, like. You know what I mean? And then so she's like, hold on, I'm gonna put the other guy on the phone, right?
Yeah.
Like the guy who like came and fixed it. The guy who was really nice in here talking to me about his talking about how he can't drink tequila because he get him too fucked up. Yeah. Got that on camera too, bitch. Like you having a whole conversation like you acting like you cool just to go over there and say this. I'm like, I never. She's like, he said that you said like your friend did it. I said no, this is exactly what I said. Blah blah. And so he's like, yeah, I never said that. He said that, bitch. Cause yeah, bitch. Cause I got cameras, huh? Yeah. Like and so fucking I'm like. And they're both trying to go, and I'm like not really letting him get a word in because he's trying to talk. He's like, "You let me finish." I said, "No, I'm not gonna let you finish because what I think this is absolutely disrespectful. I should not have been put into a corner on a conversation with 2 people in one. This has 0 to do with you. If this was going to make it to the next level to court, and that's when it's time for you to speak to me." I was like, "It's unprofessional of you as a property manager to put me on a 3-way call. So I'm done having this conversation. Any correspondence you need with me should be via email." Yeah. Bam. Hung up the phone. Yeah. And then sent them a nice little email, said, hey, just so we're on the same page, there's 0% chance of me leaving on the 26th. I'm 100% ready to go to court. If we can make this happen sooner, let's get it done. I'm letting you know right now, at this moment, I am not leaving. Yeah. No response, no nothing. That Monday, because it was like a Friday at this time, that Monday, get an email from the lawyer. Yeah. Hey, this is representing Van Meter, they sent you eviction, you're required to leave on the 26th, blah, 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 long as a letter. If you have a representation, have them reach out to me. If not, you can reach out to me with any questions. Okay. Hello, hi, just so there's no confusion with you as well, as I told Betty, and I'm not leaving on the 26th. Yeah. There's not a chance of me leaving the 26th. I'm letting you know right now. Yeah. I'm not leaving. So if there's anything you need to do before, I said it's absolutely false. I'm looking right here at the reasons for eviction, and the 6 reasons stated. Bam, they're all not true. Nothing was done maliciously. Nothing was done of ill intent. Nothing was done to harm anybody else. I said if it was so harmful to the community, okay, when this happened, which was May fucking 9th, it was May 22nd when they came to the apartment. So in that time, you're worried about the safety of the community because of this, but you never sent out an email, you never sent out something, hey, this happened.
Yeah.
You don't warn the community, there's a big old problem.
Yeah.
You know? Oh, but now it's the problem with the community. That's May 22nd. I like literally, and I was like, I have documentation, I have proof of all this, I have proof of when it happened, you know, like that's absolutely false. I was like, and then also, my lease states if there's any cosmetic damages are to be taken care of by the tenant.
Yeah.
To me, it was a cosmetic damage. It was a teeny little crack on the little outside of it. I was like, that's what it was to me. So that's how I handled it as such. Number 3, if it's danger community, who in the community are we worried about? Just everyone except for me, because I was told that I was stuck with a show detector because it did not work for 6 days without a fight detector. So is my safety of no concern? Literally, because even when they messaged me about that when I talked to her on Friday, I said the same thing. Until Tuesday or Wednesday is when they finally got me a new detector. So with this whole time without a detector or whatever, I was like, so who's concerned? She's like, yeah, I'm sorry, blah, blah. They want to move forward with it, and I was like, it's okay, cool. Like, I have recordings. I'm not going to even bother sending anything. I went to Discovery, you know, when I'm required to give it to you, blah, blah. But then I was getting ready to go to Hawaii, and I was like, God, I'm not trying to deal with this. I'd be stressed out in Hawaii. So I'm like, you know what? If I can just end this now. So I send the lawyer just fucking 4 screenshots. One a screenshot of my fucking the recording when with the little housing up there with no crack, which was the day before. The little small crack the very next day. Sent on the 22nd when they came to fix it, and then I sent her an actual video of me never admitting to fucking that happening. And I was like, this is honestly all I'm gonna send at the moment. I'm hoping doesn't need to get there, but blah 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 blah. Fucking. We're talking. She's like, I'll talk to my client. I'll see what they want to do. All this jazz. She's like, yeah, they still messaged me a couple days later. She's like, lawyer, absolutely sweetheart. We ended up getting really long. She's like, absolutely amazing. I was like, it's awesome that you can like literally, not only are you, you're taking, you're obviously representing them, but you're not. I didn't feel any ill intent, any like just malicious kind of like, oh well, like just
very professional. Yeah,
exactly. So I respect her for that, whatever. And so I'm like, okay, cool. She's like, yeah, they still want to move forward with it. And then fucking I get a eviction notice on my door for fucking saying that I was like almost $6,000 behind in rent, like an eviction notice. And I'm like heated. So I take a picture of that and I send it to the fucking to the lawyer. Yeah. I send a picture of that and I send a screenshot of the day that the shit was sent into court.
Yeah.
With my fucking rent saying 0, and then I sent her a screenshot of my rent that day saying 0. I was like, this is literally a legal document. This is like an affidavit. This is signed by the court by her. I was like, either she's a liar or she's confused. Either way, like she shouldn't be in this job. This is absolutely ridiculous. Like da 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 da. And then she's like, oh, like I'm gonna sue on her. She's like, I'm sorry, like we're gonna get that taken down. Blah 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 blah. You don't have to worry about it because that already had a court date on there. And I was like, this is just getting like insane. Like I don't know, it's just this after this after this. And like I said, I already told them I'm wanting to go to fair housing. I should have been there before, but I went to fair housing before they even sent me with the soon as they sent me with the first notification that day. I was like, okay, I went right to fair housing.
Yeah.
Gave them everything. Had my interview with fair housing, the initial interview. They took them a couple weeks, whatever. They got back with me, said they're moving me forward to the next case. So right now we're waiting for mediation. So now every time I have a conversation with her, I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna save this for mediation.
Yep.
Because she got too much of my podcast time. Air done. By Betty Cecilia.
Allegedly, Betty. We don't know if that's actually her.
Look, I got Glock.
It's all good.
Listen, public record is a hell of a thing.
Let's take a shot.
Let's take a shot.
This is tequila, right?
That is tequila. No, that's rum. Yeah, that's tequila.
Oh, God. All right. Well, we'll be fine.
I accidentally put the rum in, like, my favorite one. I don't know if you noticed that the cups have the Drunken Truth on them.
Ooh. Sponsored by your own podcast.
Facts. And it's on the fucking decanter. And I have my stickers on all the shot glasses. I'll send you home with the colored shot glass. For these stickers, like, bravo to Staples. Like,
Staples?
Yes, because I didn't even get like the fucking because they said it would take too long for fucking the little gloss finish on the stickers. I've washed these bad boys so many times.
Yeah.
And they are hanging like they are G2G, good to go, my guy.
Yeah, they look good.
Yeah, like so these are black and white. They gave me these for free because the color machine wasn't working, but I got some color ones finally. The color ones.
You know we're liking color.
Yeah, I'm big bag. Cheers.
Oh God, tequila. Okay.
Yeah, when you didn't say color, when you did like black, I didn't know if you wanted a color for the shirt.
Oh, you're funny.
Black and white.
I'm surprised me off this tequila shot. Oh, okay, I'm good.
You need a chaser?
No, I'm good.
Are you want some more ice?
No, I'm fine.
Alright, I was about to say, I got balls made and then little squares, but they weren't completely frozen when you got here. But you see, I got another shirt. Fucking, yeah. Do you like that? I like designed it last minute, like while I was at the store, like while I was there.
I do like it actually.
But like yeah, so I was like, I'm gonna redo it and have it look more cohesive. But I literally did it in like 10 minutes at the store. Like I did that and then these. Ow, like I don't gotta zoom in on these. Drunk and truth.
Okay.
Yes, fucking that's actually on the table as well.
Oh, it's down.
Oh,
Okay.
it's right there too. Look,
Yeah. Oh, it's down on us.
Yeah, like I'm like a little designer or whatever. Like, you can't even see me right now.
Wait, is this the game where I'm supposed to outblack you?
No, I think we switched that one because there was too many.
Oh, it's too many.
trivia.
Yeah, too many. Okay,
So
what is this one? What is this one?
Just regular trivia.
Is regular trivia?
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll take turns, and for every 3 somebody gets wrong, you take a shot.
Okay, let's see. I got it. Wait, do I say all of them or just one of them?
We'll do because each one has 4 on them, right?
Yeah.
So you'll ask all 4. You have to get at least 2 right or
Okay.
3.
Okay, deal.
Which
Okay.
one? 2 or 3.
Let's go 2. At least 2.
Alright, bet.
At least 50%. All right.
I bet.
What is the name of Johnny Depp's character in Pirates of the Caribbean?
Jack Sparrow.
Yeah, very correct. What is the Spanish word for a bullfighter?
Librador.
Wrong.
Fuck.
Close.
Matador.
Matador.
Fucking
Yeah.
shit.
I ain't gonna get this. How many years are in a millennium?
100.
Nigga. 1,000.
1,000. Second fucking bitch.
Wow, you better get this shit right. What do you call a person who whispers scripts? What do you call a person who whispers script lines to the actor on a theater stage? Ooh.
A show hand.
Prompter. That's tough.
Oh, you fucking bitch.
Tough.
Ah.
Are we taking a shot if we lose this? Okay.
2. You gotta get at least 2 when you take a shot.
Yeah, okay, deal. That's tough.
Damn it to hell.
I can see
I said
it.
a fucking Labrador.
Yeah, Librador. Fucking
Like I mixed the motherfucking dog with the fucking.
boy, I can't believe you got fucking millennium wrong.
I know. Like what's 100? The century.
Yeah.
Suck my dick. God damn it. Oh my gosh, I have like fucking translator headphones right now.
Mhm.
And ooh, let me see if the ice is done. I'll get you look cute. And they it's real time translation. It's amazing. It's like the best thing I've ever had. You gotta love my Spanish, man. So
I'm guessing you got it from Amazon. Sponsored by Amazon.
that one I didn't. Amazon they ain't leveled up like that. It's called
Is it
Touch of
Google?
Modern.
Is it Google?
Touch of Modern. Oh shit, nah. Oh yeah, they're still low.
Are they still like together? I'm guessing. Oh, I'll take that one. I guess. Are they like Death Stars? No, they're just like circles. That's actually pretty cool.
Right? And they literally come in like a little holder, but like the holder is you make on top.
Yeah.
But I had already took them out, put them on there, and I was like, okay, these could probably go a little bit longer. All right, so now it's your turn. Want to put these back in the freezer?
All right. Let me show you how it's done.
Watch you fuck it up.
I'm ready for this.
All right, let's see. All right, how many legs does an ant have?
6.
What currency is used in Russia?
Russia is. Look. It's not euros. I forgot what it is. It might be euros. I'm gonna say euros. I don't think it is, but.
Nope, it is rebels.
Rebels. Fuck. I got the first one right there, right?
Yeah.
That's 6. All right.
All right.
All right. All I need is one more.
We going.
We got this.
Mama made it. This is the new Jeopardy.
What do you call a nose of a horse?
Snout?
Can't hear it, but muzzle. I just did it.
Fuck! Okay, yeah. Alright,
And
fuck.
then, alright, one more. You gotta get it. In the classic arcade game, do you steer a figure? In what classic arcade game do you steer a figure goblin, dots, and prizes while being chased by monsters named Blinky, Inky, Pinky?
Oh, Pac-Man, let's go. Two
God.
out of four,
I like
bitch. Hey.
I like
Hey.
these. Better not get that wrong. Wait, does that mean I take a shot or
No,
Okay.
we just do it if we get it wrong. All right. This way. Oh, you're probably fucked.
I'm a genius.
Oh, you're so. I feel real bad for you. All right. How many? Oof. All right. Are you ready?
I'm ready, Freddie.
How many baby teeth does a child usually have?
8.
That's 20.
20? Suck my dick.
Which president resigned after the infamous Watergate scandal?
No, hold on. No,
I know. You should let me
Ronald
finish, nigga. Yeah. What'd you learn? Yeah, that's what I thought.
Facts, Ronald Reagan.
All right. How many months of the year have 31 days?
8.
7. Ooh.
Son of a bitch!
You're not gonna get this. You might get this one. You might get this one. How many Gospels are there in the New Testament? I'm gonna give you a clue that you're thinking chapters. It's not chapters.
The Testaments?
It's how many? So.
I mean, what? Nigga, Testaments?
How many Gospels?
Gospels. Fucking 12, I don't know.
4. Drink again.
So, puta all. I
Puta
don't go to church. Jesus
What was
knows I love him. This he knows.
What was that fucking Brazilian? Portal. Yeah.
Portal.
Yeah. Dude.
I literally been saying that for like years.
Portuguese.
Fuck it. I don't even know. Rosa taught it to me, but then I started saying it all the time. She's like, Papa, no, that's not a good word.
Yeah.
But it stuck with me literally since I was fucking 18. Yes, that's not worth it.
I tried to get. I told you were probably gonna get those. That was kind of tough.
I can't. It's okay.
You're just losing.
It's okay.
Did you take your shot already?
Oh.
Yeah. Nigga. Yeah. Take that.
I'm good at taking that, you know?
I'm bad at giving it. All right. Good.
With that ass, look, shit, that dick, you gotta get, you gotta lick it. You got swordfish. It's like, what do they call it? A fucking, no, what they call it? A fucking starfish?
Starfish? Yeah.
I do all the work.
If
Alright, I can't even bounce like that, but I make it work. I put a little hole in the chair and I just go up and down and up and
Lord Jesus. All right. Continue.
See, I hopped in the chair like that.
I saw that. Jesus.
Hop on the like, oh God, okay. How many people? Cheers.
Cheers. Oh yeah, definitely cheers.
Yes.
All right.
How many pieces does each player start with on a chess game?
Chess game is 12.
Nope. 16.
Fucking shit. Oh my god. All right.
Alright.
Gotta get 2 of these 3. All right.
You're not gonna get them.
I think I am.
What is a box for storing cigars called?
Okay, skip. I definitely lost that one. A fucking chest? I don't fucking know. There's no way it's a chest.
I feel like I knew this, but I don't know it. Yeah, dang.
You're good.
You just hold it open. I got it. A humidor.
Okay.
Would have never got that.
All right. Gotta get these last 2.
Oh, yeah. You might as well put a shot. How many stomachs does a cow have?
Oh, I forgot if it's 4 too. It's 4.
Nothing motherfucker.
Yeah.
We need this next one.
Hey.
How long does it typically take for an alarm to go off again after the snooze button is hit?
15 minutes. Give me that.
9.
There's no way. You serious? What? Okay. Well,
That's your snooze button. That's about most people.
it's 9 minutes.
So if you like, so most are 10, but because it's already been going off.
All for a minute, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I was very confident in that last answer,
Yeah,
so
he was like,
super
15.
15. Oh yeah.
Uh-huh. Like I was Librador.
Librador. All right.
Librador.
Ooh.
Yeah.
L'chaim. Ugh.
Live.
L'chaim. Ugh. Ooh. Ooh. All right. Let's see if, these are interesting ones. Shia is one of the two major denominations of Islam. What is the other one? I actually know. I know this because of a rap battle. What'd you say?
Hindu?
No. Sunni.
Sunni.
Sunni. S-U-N-I. In order...
I'm going to add that at the end.
Yeah. In order to win a game of tennis, 4 points must be scored. The first point is called 15, and the next is called 30. What is the third point called?
Set match.
No.
Game match.
No.
What is it?
It's just 40. Goes by 15. 15, 30, 40, love.
But you say that like that's
That's
math.
no,
15,
that's
30, 15, 30, 45?
Yes,
That's not math. That's not math.
It's kind of math there. All right.
I always call it game. Game set. Like
No,
when you
no.
won set away, game set.
No, it's you're close. You're not there. He doesn't play tennis.
I
Sadly.
play tennis. I love tennis. It's scored just like volleyball.
Well, then you should have fucking known.
But you got caught a game set.
Is the green light at the top or the bottom of a standard traffic light?
Bottom.
Took you a while to answer that, but you're correct. That would have been hilarious if you got that wrong. All right.
I'm a versatile, but you know.
Which
Bottom.
planet is closest to the sun?
Venus. Saturn.
Mercury.
Mercury. I saw Mercury.
It's in
Venus,
retrograde.
I saw the Earth, then Mars. I saw Jupiter, then Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune, and sometimes Pluto. Bitch, what do you mean? There's a whole song about it.
Yeah, I know. You take a shot. That's
There's a whole song about it, and I just like literally just threw out the first thing that I don't even know.
Yeah.
Why.
You're trying to drink. That's what it is.
I don't even know why. I know the whole song, and I literally was just like, oh, Sally. Like
Venus. Yeah.
fucking Drake and Josh. I saw Mercury, I saw Venus, I saw the Earth, then Mars, I saw Jupiter.
Yo,
then
shout out
Saturn.
to Josh, who's still doing well. Drake is not doing as well.
Yeah, I know he got so mad he was not invited to that damn wedding. Did you hear about that?
Oh, yeah.
They stopped being friends because like Drake went on social media and was like, "Okay, cool. Like I guess I don't get invited to your wedding." Like yeah, like.
I mean, was it before or after the like allegations of him like fucking texting minors and shit?
Oh shit, I didn't know about that.
Oh yeah, that's why Drake isn't doing well. Is because he got charged with like soliciting minors.
Oh.
Surprised you didn't know that. Yeah, yep. That's the thing that happened.
I'm glad Josh is the one that taught me the song.
Yeah, Josh is cool. Josh, he's
taught me
he's
that
vibing.
song.
He's
Josh taught me that song.
He's done like 3 box office bombs since then, and like bombs in a bad way. But he's vibing. He's cool. We love Josh. We stand Josh. In a world full of Drakes, be Josh. Be Josh. Be a Josh.
Exactly, because he's so cool. He's like the Urkel. He's like, okay, you know what? I like you for some reason, but
Yeah.
like, and it's like, okay, I'd fuck you.
I didn't say that.
Yeah, I'd fuck him. Especially now.
Yeah, you got money. Shit.
Yeah,
I fuck anyone with money for the most part. Not anyone, but like in my money.
right now, and I will make this happen.
How much money do you have?
Oh, a lot. I literally fucking. Oh god.
Dude, I remember fucking, I was having this conversation with my bosses the other day, and we're like, how much, all right, well, this isn't fair, because, like, the amounts that we're talking about is not something that you would have an issue with at all, probably, most likely, but we were like, this is such a funny conversation to have, we were like, okay, would you rather get $500,000 to suck a dude's dick, or $1 million to get fucked by a dude? This is obviously not a question for you. I know.
Taking that dick.
Yeah, I know. So what it came down to was like, okay, why would I just suck a dude's dick for fucking $500,000 when I can just get fucked for double that?
Yeah, exactly.
And then the question became, okay, at what value are you taking the other option? So then we were like, okay. They were like, okay, 600,000 still probably gonna fuck. 700,000 still gonna probably get fucked. 800,000 probably suck a dude off instead.
No,
it's like some
because like saying I'm a millionaire
for another 300,000.
Like, you know how much worse it is to suck a dick than it is to take it, and like you fucking take the dick.
Is it worse?
It's so much worse. Your jaw starts hurting. It's uncomfortable.
Oh, it's a lot more effort.
And then they do that shit where they just like want you, like it's just like they see you're about to fucking like you can't take no more, and they're like, nah, you're gonna take some more because they're like, yeah, like you'd rather take the dick because you can lay there and like as long as you like relax, release, the shit's gonna open up. Like it's just like when you let out big shit, you know, you just gotta like. When you're constipated, it's because people are like they hurt so bad they tighten up.
Yeah.
You can tighten your ass, like squeeze it. And people, you motherfucking bottoms need to fucking figure this shit out. Stop tightening your ass.
Bottoms.
Like legit. It's so bad.
Yeah, no,
Like we all start as like you know every gay starts out as a bottom. I was a full blown fucking
Every gay.
Every gay starts as a bottom. If they say they didn't, they're motherfucking lying. I don't know which camera to look to, but bitch, I'm looking at all of you.
You heard it here first, folks. Every fucking gay starts as a bottom. That's
every
interesting.
gay starts as a bottom because like you like it's legit. It's just like it's like these like trade is what they like to call them like
switch.
the trades are like they sleep with men but they're extremely masculine. They're like straight acting and they just like,
I see what you're saying.
It's
The niggas in Atlanta. All right.
Exactly.
Yeah, I got you.
But Atlanta, like it's you get either one, like you get fish or you get like you get fish or you get trade. It's like legit.
Okay.
That's you call like a fishy queen, like a super just like a like a bitch who
Yeah.
will like fight you in like Timbs and shit. But
They call that
they
call it a fish.
A fish, yeah. It means like you're serving fish, like you're giving female, like you're giving like.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna add.
I'm learning so much today.
Drunken words. Like,
I'm learning so much.
This is gonna be like a drunken dictionary.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna like pop it right here.
Yeah.
I'm gonna accumulate this throughout every episode.
Yeah, that's a good idea actually. Learning so much. Okay.
Yeah, it's like legit. So like fish is always a compliment. It's never no shade. You know.
Yeah.
Like because if you're serving fish, bitch, I hope you were trying to serve fish because like bitch, that's what you're giving.
Okay.
Facts.
So I never really thought. I didn't know that like sucking dick was harder. I guess, but I guess that makes sense.
It is because if you relax like and you just think about the money, you're gonna open up because you're gonna put in so much work.
If you think about the money,
you're gonna put in so much work that they're gonna come.
$1 million.
They're gonna come immediately. Like, listen, your boy. he do what he gotta do, you know. I ain't working no weekend or whatever. And when you want the niggas to leave, like I could just lay there and like make it not enjoyable for them, and then they can't come and they gonna want to fuck whoever. They gonna want the whole 2 hours that they paid for. But you know, I'd rather give you a fake ass like think about the money, 36 seconds, bitch, and get you coming. Yeah,
I never thought about that way either. You
think about the money.
Wow,
when you relax your body, like you naturally open up. When you're uncomfortable, you tighten. So like if I'm fucking somebody and they constantly tightening up or whatever, I say, you know, I tell them like, okay, we're not gonna fuck because it's not like it's you're obviously not into it. And it's like some people might think like you know like no I'm into like but like you're not like you genuinely can't
tell.
Fully into it because your body wouldn't be so tight. Like no matter how you know much of a virgin you are, no matter how much if you were truly into it, if you were truly feeling it, your body would be controlling the motions. Your body would be relaxed, it would be open, and so even if it was tight, it wouldn't be a clenching kind of like I don't, you know what I mean? So it's just like you know, it's I'm too pretty to rape.
That's fair.
I'm looking at the 12 people who know that inside story.
Don't. Well, that actually. No, I was gonna say that actually makes a lot of sense, and I never really thought about it that way.
And girls the same way.
Yeah.
If the girl's pussy is not letting you in, and she dry and she's like not opening up.
Oh yeah.
And it's because she's not really into it.
Yeah.
Yes. So if you're sucking his dick, and especially if you're not really giving no good dick, he's not gonna come.
Yeah, it's gonna take a long time. It's gonna take a long time.
Imagine that ass up in the air. I don't care. Like, baby, I'm coming in like 16 seconds, and I'm proud of my show.
I've definitely got like solicited by like some a couple of people, and I'm just like, I'm not. That's not where I am, but I appreciate the offer.
Money's great. Like, listen, like, my guy.
Give me $1 million, and you know.
I've had people tell me, oh, like we've had conversations like, I need $10 million, and they like literally bought the bottle and still fucked for free. So like, it's like you're down money, and you talk about $10 million. So I'm not gonna say no names.
I actually have a. You don't have to say names. You can if you want to. You don't have to say names.
No.
I actually have a rule about my asshole. It's funny because I had this conversation with multiple people. So my rule is that I have to be with this woman at least 3 years into marriage, which is, I know it's a lot.
You must have never gotten your ass ate.
Never.
Okay, that's why you say that.
Probably.
You let every bitch from Jane.
That's what I hear.
From Jane Dick to Mary, bitch. Every bitch will be up in them cakes.
Hold on. That's what I've heard. That's the crazy thing too, is that I didn't know when the shift was. It's definitely been something more recent, because I've had this poll with my friends, and there was definitely a shift within like the last like 3 to 5 years. Let's put it that way.
Absolutely.
And like I polled say like 10 of my guy friends. I was like, hey, have you guys gotten your ass eaten? It was like 6 out of 10, 7 out of 10. And I was like, oh, that's interesting. Like, I didn't know that was like a whole thing now. I'm not like conservative or anything, but I think what it comes down to is that if a girl's like in my booty hole, then she has like a certain amount of power over me. And I can't, like, I'm willing to give that power, but I have to know that we're together forever. So that's why it's 3 years. Because I had another conversation with one of my other friends where she was like, she ate her boyfriend at the time's ass, and she didn't look at him differently after. Like, it wasn't like that. But she still has the image in her head where he's, you know, it's after that she's done it before, right? And then she's given him head, and he wants to do it again, but he didn't communicate that, so he's trying to just suggest it. Yeah, start to look. Yeah,
I love y'all bitches. I love y'all females. Like,
just imagine
y'all
moving legs in the air. Yeah, that's
y'all make it so easy for me, because I'm telling you, the minute you eat their ass, they want some dick, and I don't care what they say, girl. If they do this, if you ever get fucked and they do this, they taking some dick. If you are ever fucking your nigga and he do this, he taking some dick. Because bitch, if you eat, listen, if I'm straight and you eat my ass, bitch, I don't care if you sucking that joke, I'm gonna go like this. Yeah, bitch. You know what I mean? Put your head down there. I do that to niggas. You know what I'm gay. Like, yeah, nigga, yeah. Put that down there. Like, yeah, that's what I'm doing. If your man has ever done this, if he has ever done this or this or this, it's them jokes up in the motherfucking air. He took it.
I'm gonna make sure I send her the link to this so that she can see, and she's gonna laugh at it, but I can't say her name. But that's hilarious.
I want to ask you her man's name because I probably know him. I was like, nah.
He in Atlanta right now. He's fine. He's fine. He's in Atlanta right now.
If he in Atlanta, girl, you better run.
Oh. But yeah, it's just wild. I never really thought about it that way. It's good to, you know, kind of think, you put things in perspective after you've actually, you know, you learn some more and you can actually think about it. But yeah,
because that's still amazing. You know what I mean? So you can't, like, the male
yeah,
spot
it is in
like,
the prostate.
Like,
yeah,
it's in the prostate, which is in your asshole. And so, like, of course, if the woman's G spot is fucking in their vagina. I don't know which part of the vagina. It's like, I don't know. I don't see girls like that. I don't really care if they get off.
I mean, girls can't have orgasms. That's just scientifically. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Yeah, it never happens.
I see one of those things.
Clitoris, what's that? But yeah, so like it definitely makes sense. And like, I think the other thing that I have run into is that I feel like there's two things that like I know that are supposed to like feel good, but I don't want to try because once again, one of the things is the power thing, which is is fun, whatever. That's a whole other thing. And the other thing is that I don't want it to feel so good that I need to do that every single time so I can come. So one of them is like something over my butt. The other one is like the strangling or losing consciousness. Or like, getting choked to the point of unconsciousness or whatever.
Camera better be above my penis right now. I'm like,
oh, is that you into like? Yeah, I'm not there yet. I'm gonna stay a little more on the conservative side for the time being. Cause like I remember this one time, I was with this one chick, and like we were making out, and I started like just slightly choking her. She started choking me back.
Oh, when you put the head back, when you put it back to let them know they can choke you more.
Yeah,
they don't know how much you choke you, so they hit you with one of these, and you be like, nah, bitch. So you try to come back, and you be like, yeah, nah, choke me, nigga. And you get mad, and I choke you, so they choke me.
It just awakens, and I was like, wait, I didn't know this could be a thing, and boy. But I'm like, I'm not gonna explore this any further. I'm just chill right here. I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna stop the book for later. Yeah.
So let me go on record saying for all my straight guys who love getting ass ate. My best friend loves getting ass eat.
Yeah, but a bunch of dudes do. A lot of guys. Yeah. It's just a regular thing. Yeah.
I'm just talking shit, but y'all niggas gotta stop putting y'all legs in the air like that.
No, because it's so funny. Because literally, she keeps talking about the way that he just fucking.
If he does that, baby girl, because I literally get my ass ate like that. So if you're getting your ass ate like that, not only are you fucking you're probably like
your hair's getting stuck at the thing in the back.
God damn it. Jesus fucking Cristo, this lighting is not good for me. What's going on?
Spark the ideas, we got nowhere else to go. It's only up from there. I've been on my own, just running through the field. Say vivid for the ears, I know that's how they like. Yeah, I fantasize.
That's what they call them. Yeah, it's like a smock, and that was my blanket. They gave me nothing else. Then I was bucket ass naked for 7 days, bro. That shit was a mind fuck for me, but I handled it like a G. And every time that it was like a female guard doing count, I made sure I took my smock off, and I walked up to the glass bucket ass naked and showed her my number because they made sure they